Welcome on YouTube, it's your boy Clicked, and we're back with another video. Today we're going back to my guy's page, Be Amazed. If you don't know who Be Amazed is, the link to his channel will be in the description below. He makes videos that are about like people getting caught doing things they're not supposed to do, and I made a video reacting to cheaters getting caught streaming live before, and I realized after that he had actually more than one video, and I did like the first one. It was pretty funny, so I decided to react to the second one. So that's what we'll be doing here today. Again, these videos just bring joy to my heart because I play Warzone, I run into these cheaters, and it's pretty annoying to especially know that they're basically cheating people out of their money in a way, right? Like people that watch them and think they're good. So all that good stuff, we'll see it in the video. It is hilarious as usual. If you guys aren't clicked up, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, man. Turn on post notifications, drop a like, comment down below, let me know what you think about this video, and until those times, peace.
If you've played any online multiplayer games lately, you'll know that cheaters are a big problem. Some cheaters install hacks to make the game easier for them, or just to ruin it for everyone else. But others think they're so smart, they live stream games with these cheats secretly on, pretending to be good just to gain an audience.
Secretly.
Though all it takes is one wrong button press to reveal what they're really up to. With that said, let's take a look at even more streamers and gamers who were caught cheating. Icy Vixen and Bearded Banger.
I think I remember.
Call of Duty is one of the biggest and most competitive online multiplayer game franchises on the market. It's so popular that Alex Zedra, the voice actor of the game's Warcom operator Mara, has gained more than 475,000 followers on Twitch alone. Occasionally, she helps boost smaller Call of Duty streamers by hosting them on her channel. But one day, while she was hosting a streamer called Icy Vixen to thousands of her followers, she noticed that this girl was playing, well, too well.
Got a vehicle here.
Can you get shots? He's a one right here.
Down. Down him.
Did you see that?
Yeah, so this girl is a very good case of just being bad at the game so that she can't even hide her cheats, because you would never be able to see something like that in game, no matter how good you are. So you go over there, you're just showing that you're cheating. It's so bad.
The millisecond she came over the hill, she hit a faraway target that she hadn't seen before with a perfect shot. That, my friends, is sus. Vixen appeared to be using a wall hack, or an aimbot, or maybe both. Wall hacks, or ESP hacks, allows players to locate enemies through solid objects like walls and terrain, whereas aimbots provide better target acquisition, making it easier to hit other players. Both hacks are expressly banned in Call of Duty, but it seemed like Icy Vixen was 2 for 2 with that otherwise impossible shot. Rightfully annoyed, Alex did some digging and quickly discovered Icy Vixen was a model whose streaming partner, Bearded Banger, was also hacking the game. Now, most cheating streamers feebly calibrate their hacks so that their cheating doesn't look too obvious. But this guy was so brazen, he was trying to trick his audience into thinking he could track enemies with pinpoint precision like this.
Wow.
Ugh, pathetic. And I'm not the only one who thinks so. Wasting no time, Alex called out the pair on Twitter. Twitch immediately shut down both the cheaters' streams, banned them, and the embarrassing backlash saw both of them delete all their social media accounts. But the drama didn't end there. Real gamers began trawling back through Vixen's past streams and analyzing her play. Her aim was always perfect, even when she didn't have her hands anywhere near her setup. So it seemed she'd been using these hacks for years, entirely undetected.
Years.
Well, considering she won't be welcomed back into the gaming community anytime soon, I hope she's better at modeling than she is at Call of Duty.
That's so
young. Because most online multiplayer games and streaming sites have a zero-tolerance cheating policy, streamers who use them have to be really careful about what they show their audience. Otherwise, they could reveal their cheating live on stream, as this next idiot demonstrated so well. Back in February 2021, aspiring Call of Duty Black Ops pro player Young was streaming his game on Twitch, but he was playing a little too well, and his chat started accusing him of cheating. He denied this and claimed he could prove his innocence by opening his task manager to show he had no cheat software running in the background. But this backfired hard. When he opened it up and continued playing, he didn't realize his stream now showed two different views, his game capture and the stream capture. The stream capture, which was what he was broadcasting, looked normal, but the game capture revealed some very sus red boxes with health bars appearing through the walls. Furious, his once fans and critics took no time clipping the video and sharing it far and wide over the internet. Disgraced and ashamed, Young quickly deleted his social media accounts and was eventually banned from Twitch. While I imagine getting exposed hurts, accidentally exposing
I don't like when they don't get like a chance to say something because I want to hear the bullshit.
Self must be a whole new level of pain. Twisted Bear. Considering how competitive Call of Duty is,
so unique.
You'd either have to be real good or real dumb to claim you're the top Modern Warfare player in your Twitch bio. Amazingly, that's just what streamer Twisted Bear did back in 2020. And I'll tell you now, this guy was about as dumb as they come. A pretty talented gamer with good stats, he started up his stream as usual, destroying his opponents from all angles. But in a god-tier idiot maneuver, he forgot to hit the button that hid the hacks he was clearly using from his stream capture.
Wow. So how is he not seeing? Oh, it's a thermite. What?
For anyone who...
Bro, are you taking that in? This little red thing right here is saying thermite, so even through a wall he knows not to go close to the
who doesn't play Modern Warfare. I can tell you now, those yellow boxes and enemies glowing exoskeletons that can be seen across the map aren't normal.
Are cheats that it tells you
a textbook
word for word
hack. The clip quickly started making the rounds on forum sites like Reddit, which encouraged a lot of people to report him. Because both Call of Duty and Twitch have a zero-tolerance policy towards cheating, both his accounts were banned, and he hasn't shown his face again on either platform since. Well, he may have thought of himself as a top player, but that was a noob mistake. Now, you don't need a wall hack to locate those like and subscribe buttons down below, and you probably don't need an aimbot to hit them. I say probably, but prove me wrong. Alright, who's next?
If you're still here and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button too.
Semper 0311. When gamers get
Semper
caught cheating, one of two things usually happens. They either issue an emotional apology, or they wordlessly disappear from the gaming community. However, there's a third way of dealing with the fallout, as Semper 0311 demonstrated back in 2020. This little-known Twitch streamer was playing Destiny 2 to less than 20 viewers when someone in his chat commented and his opponents were appearing through the walls, highlighted in telltale red boxes. Idiotically, Semper read the comment out perplexed, and then realized all too late what he'd done.
I had no ammo.
Hold on, be quiet.
The screen has the red squares around them.
Oh my god.
Realizing he'd been caught streaming with hacks on, Semper acted confused, pretended not to know what the red squares were, and ended the stream. He quickly deleted the footage, but not before his followers had clipped the most damning parts and posted them online for the whole community to see.
That's the other thing, right? You're cheating and you get killed? So trash.
Even then, he kept on pretending that he had no idea what this very blatant wall hack was. In later streams, he even threatened his viewers with the ban hammer to stop them from bringing it up.
You know, that's one thing I don't do. I don't ban anybody.
No, it's not. And I didn't, dude. So, again, if you want to get banned, you can keep saying that, and I'll ban you too.
But then, he quickly changed his tune.
But there was wall hacks on my computer yesterday on stream. Like, I'm not denying that. I just don't know how they got there.
What next? Is he going to start blaming Clara for the hacks on his computer?
Yo, Clara, where you at?
Go and watch part 1 of the series.
Funny.
Despite his feigned ignorance, Semper was banned from the game. I guess becoming a pro player just wasn't part of his destiny.
Get it?
Solista. Many game companies have spent years developing systems to detect and ban players that use hacks in-game, but few are as good as Valorant's system. This team-based first-person shooter was only recently released in 2020, but it took no time for cheaters to build a series of hacks to help them win. However, the minute the game's Vanguard system detects someone using hacks, it shuts down the entire match and boots the cheater to help keep its leaderboards free from these tedious morons.
That's really good.
But Vanguard isn't perfect, something that streamer and player Solista attempted to exploit back in April 2021. Ranked 65th out of millions of North American players, Solista was gradually making a name for himself in the Valorant community. But all of a sudden, this happened live on his stream.
Ben?
What? Really, dude?
Yup, Vanguard shut the game down because it detected Solista was cheating. He may have seemed confused, but to me, that was the least convincing "really, dude" I've ever heard in my life. After running away from the problem like a baby, other gamers began analyzing snippets of Solista's gameplay. And in hindsight, it looked hella suspicious. His aim dubiously snapped onto his target's heads,
but he didn't even
appeared to shoot without hitting a single button. Solista later claimed he was using the spacebar just off camera to shoot, but the damage was done. Solista's name was removed from the ranks.
But bro,
his Twitch account went dark.
I don't get it, man.
Hasn't shown his face online.
How are you cheating to be 65th in the world, bro? Like, why not #1? Like, okay, cool. You know, we don't want to be. He doesn't want to be over the top with it, but you're shit still. You're still shit.
Since Paximo. Now, streamers who use hacks try not to make it obvious they're doing so while they're broadcasting. Otherwise, their audience might call them out and use the footage as evidence. Though Valorant player and Twitch streamer Paximo didn't seem to get that memo.
Damn.
He'd managed to dupe the vigilant Vanguard system, but he couldn't escape the eagle eyes of his followers back in June 2021.
That is good when there's a community where the followers aren't brainwashed. That's a big thing.
Did you see that? Let's rewind and slow down. Somehow, Paximo knew someone was behind that wall, tracked them perfectly, and then hit them with a headshot the minute they stepped out. Like that wasn't sus enough on its own, he also fired a perfect shot through the smoke, even though he couldn't see the target. Rookie mistake. After several people reported him, karma quickly came knocking.
I've always said this for people during like Warzone.
Now, Paximo clearly thought he was too clever to have been caught and tried to log back in using a different account. But Vanguard was having none of it.
Oh, they hardware banned him. Yikes. Get your ass out of here, man.
What is going on?
You know what's going on, Clown?
Dude, actually, I don't know what's going on.
After realizing this wasn't a glitch and that he really had been caught, he guiltily shut off his stream. You see, Vanguard bans the user's hardware ID, which makes it impossible for them to log back in unless they purchase a new PC to play on. He was quickly banned by Twitch as well, and hasn't shown his face online since. Well, I think the lesson here is, if you're stupid enough to cheat, be smart enough not to get caught.
Alright.
Ryut. Valorant's Vanguard system may be good, but it isn't perfect, as they disappointingly found out during their official TGS Signature Series. The tournament had a grand prize of $2,000, attracting the best of the best teams from around the world. However, during a quarterfinals match, Team Tokyo player Ryut stunned the audience with his skills, and not in a good way.
Ryut's gonna get pushed back a little bit.
So
piece by piece, they'll work this.
Rare, taking out Good Seed. We spoke about Good Seed's performance, and okay, traded back in kind for Raya as well.
Did you see that? Okay, this footage is from tournament mode, so Ryut
okay.
shouldn't have been able to see the figures in red here. But his crosshairs instantly locked in on an enemy behind the wall,
and that's
completely
what got him killed.
ignoring the visible enemy in front of him.
Oh, he didn't know
and
that
the
this
proof
one was
is
close.
in the bullet holes. That's an aimbot hack if there ever was one. The clip quickly went viral within the Valorant community, and Ryut's account was rightfully banned. Sayonara, cheater.
He didn't realize that the one that ended up shooting him
Nick A30,
was the closer one.
being caught cheating for a cash prize
but I mean, that
be
shows
bad,
you kind of, but
CaptainBaldy. Some of the cheaters in these online games are so dumb they can be baited into revealing their hacks in the most obvious ways. Case in point is our next Twitch streamer caught cheating, CaptainBaldy. A fan of claiming a high score in Call of Duty Warzone, this guy got a little too cocky and began hitting enemy players through the walls. His chat wasn't happy, and so they demanded to see his task manager to prove he wasn't running any illicit programs in the background. He acted like nothing was wrong, and happily hit Ctrl-Alt-Delete to bring it up. But he forgot where all his windows were, and something else came up on his stream capture instead.
No, Control-Alt-Delete.
Control-Alt-Delete?
Yeah, idiot.
No, Control-Alt-Delete test.
If you watched part 1 of this series, you might recognize that all too familiar engine owning pop-up.
Off, what's on? Aim at down players, zoom delay, silent aim, beta. Wow. Aimbot mode on zoom. Like, there's so many things in this trick about it. There's ESP,
Engine Owning are a company that make cheap cheats for games like Warzone, including, as CaptainBaldy just showed the world, the old aim at enemies aimbot function. And would you look at that, he has it set to on. To his credit, he quickly realized his mistake, but the viewers in his chat were even quicker. They crucified CaptainBaldy, and he was temporarily banned from Warzone as well as Twitch soon after. Twitch eventually reinstated his account, but since then, all his streaming efforts have been inundated by people calling him a cheater. Well, they're not wrong. But in the middle of the match, a different pro player called Rogue, who just happened to be watching a member of Zenith's team, flagged up some seriously suspicious behavior.
Exposed. You're separated from me.
Yeah, let's run that back.
Hey, you know what's crazy? A lot of people try to swear by Apex, saying that, you know,
did you see him shoot the ball there before tracking and shooting the guy the second he appeared up top? There was literally no way for him to have known that guy was there, unless he was using a wall hack. The cheater in question was Elm0, a player Zenith were in the process of recruiting. More footage was then released showing Elm warming up with an unnaturally tight tracking pattern. It was obvious he was using some sort of third-party tracking hacks.
Unnaturally tight? I see streamers aim like that all the time.
Belief, Zenith immediately dropped Elm0 from the trial pool. Well, at least Elm0 made a name for himself, even if it wasn't the good kind.